Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Franny Gerthofer and Tallulah Trice talk about pre and post Irma regarding the Beaufort County Shelter and the Hilton Head Humane Association, a WHHI-TV news partner. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So what was your damage assessment?
Well, personally, our homes got it again, but that's another story. But our shelter was flooded.
Okay.
So we had a lot of water damage this time. Not so many trees down, but definitely some water damage. Lost a vehicle, totally gone.
Wow.
And a building that I think will probably have to come down, a little shed that we have that I think has to come down too. Not sure.
How about you, Tallulah, over in Beaufort?
Same, water. Not, of course, not as much wind.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of water.
There's a lot of water damage for a lot of people. So where were all the animals evacuated to?
Well, we did pretty well working with our partners again to have them transported to other facilities up north and actually a little bit out west too, so that helped us. A lot of volunteers came and took an animal, so that helped us as well.
Sure.
And then Tallulah secured a mega shelter in Spartanburg for all of us to evacuate to.
Oh, that was amazing. So what was the greatest challenge pre-hurricane?
Tallulah had a big one.
Yeah, just people taking their pets and being responsible. Just like Matthew is the same situation.
So they're just leaving pets?
They're just leaving pets. And especially with the amount of water surge we had, that puts us at risk, everyone else at risk, including the animals, of course.
Yeah. And so what was your greatest challenge post-hurricane?
Well, I think it had to do with what happened pre-hurricane too. People were trying to relinquish animals just prior to the storm. They wanted to take themselves off the island and out of Beaufort County, but not their animals. And I think they have to remember that, shelters are already full and trying to figure out the animals that are there. To do drop-offs at that point, just before the storm was not, was a big challenge. And of course, as Tallulah said, them leaving them here, some locked in rooms, some tied up on chains. So coming back was just the same thing. Animals who were able to get themselves somehow miraculously off chains and running, both on Hilton Head and in Bluffton, but then going to different living complexes and finding out that animals were left behind locked doors and not being able to enter those facilities without permission. So it was devastating and very challenging.
So what needs to be done to fix this problem? Because unfortunately, we seem to be prone to this season, especially over the last several years, more and more. So how do we fix this? How do we, what do we do to I guess, educate homeowners, or what's the answer?
I think people know that when they move here, you need to have a plan. I think people they avoid the plan. They wait last minute. We try to explain people there's Airbnb, vacation rental by owners, not only hotels. Now, Sheriff Tanner's really going to help us work on a shelter that will accept pets, but we do have one in Aiken that is for people and their pets, but people don't want to drive that far. So I don't know the answer because of our flood zone. It does flood far, up to 95 if we get hit with a major storm. Also, County Council, we're looking into implementing more tickets for people that leave an animal behind during an evacuation. And, again, that's something that we have to do because people aren't going to do the right thing and get a crate and get the supplies they need to take their pet.
Yeah, like you said, it really is devastating.
I think people have to understand that it's an inconvenience for everyone. So at Tallulah's point, if you have to drive to Aiken to save your animals and there's a person who is welcoming you there, family, kids, animals, for free, no charge, I mean, you sort of have to take advantage of those situations, and if it's a little bit more cumbersome, then you sort of have to deal with that.
Yeah. So this was, this is always a tough topic, and I know that, you guys don't obviously love going through what you have to go through during a hurricane season, but obviously if people have more questions, or that, do it before the time hits? Do it, you know, be preemptive with it.
Now, do it
Yeah,
now.
talk about it now.
And we are here to help. We have equipment for you. We have whatever you need to travel with your animals. We are happy to get those items for you. So now's the time to call either one of us or either one of our facilities and let us assist you so that you're ready for the next evacuation.
Yeah. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank you.
All three of you. And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.